Hello everyone. Welcome to Solly Tutorials. Today's video is going to be all about creating a cinematic title trailer that will make your next video stand out from the crowd. Whether it's for your latest vlog, short film, or just a simple promo, having a visually stunning title trailer can really make a difference. So, let's get started right away. So for that, open your Filmora video editor. I open a new project in 16:9 ratio. After opening the project, go to the Quick Text tool and click on it. From here, click on Quick Text option. Double-click on the text and edit it. Here I write cinematic. Set its font size to your liking. Change the font. And I choose Chisel Decorative Bold. I copy this text. Add a new video track. And here I paste the copied text. Double-click on this text. Click on Advanced Text Edit option. Adjust the text position here. I adjust it to center. And from here I edit this text. Here I write trailer. Increase text size. And I set it to 80. After doing this, click on Apply button below. Also adjust the bottom text position. I position it above the trailer text. You can edit the text at any time. Like I write 5.0 with trailer. If you have to write multiple colors of text in the same title, so you can change it. Select the text inside the title. After selecting, go to color. And select any color from here. Here I would like to choose red color. Now I want to create an animated line below the cinematic text. So for that, go to Stock Media tab and click on it. From here, drag and drop the white color image onto the timeline. Double-click on the image. Go to the Basic section within the Image tab. And unfold the Transform tab. Unlock the Scale. And from here scale down the values of Y and X to create a line like this. Move the position of the line up, and place it below the cinematic title above. Now add a keyframe to the start of the image. Move the playhead forward 1 second. Move this keyframe to the playhead. Now move the playhead forward by half or a second. And add an empty keyframe here too. After adding both keyframes, click on the first keyframe. And set the scale X value to 0 in this keyframe. So with these two keyframes we will have an animated line like this. Okay. And the last text I write. You can write anything in it. I write anything here. Set its size and font. The font I select Biba's Neue Regular. And keep its size as 32. So let's export this title now. Click the Export button above. Customize the export settings. Video format should be MP4. Then click the Export button below. Close this window. If you want to make a trailer like me, like you saw at the beginning of the video. So don't delete those titles etc. on the timeline. Because in this we will edit further. Move it a little further on the timeline. After that go to Media and click on it. Click on Media. In this folder you can see, the title video that I just exported is located here. Also in this folder I have some files for making this cinematic trailer, such as lens flare, background music, video, and reflection map. I have selected all these files. After selecting, click Open and import it. Free download link of all these files is available in description. First, drag the video with that title onto the timeline. And drag the reflection map file into the background of this video. After that, double-click on the video above. Unfold the Compositing tab. Here in the Blending Mode box, select the Multiply option. So we will have a reflection map image show in the background of the text. Next, unfold the Transform tab. And add a keyframe to the start of this video. Increase the scale in this keyframe. And keep it at 130. Then move the playhead forward to end, for the second keyframe. And add another keyframe here. Reset the scale in this keyframe. So this video will give us something like this zoom out animation. Now we do some animation in the bottom image as well. Select the image below. Add a keyframe with the playhead at start. Minus the value of position X in this keyframe. So minus it will shift our image position to the right. Or maintain that the image should not be drawn out of the text. And then increment the value of position Y. Doing so will move our image position up. So you can see that we adjusted the position of this picture in this keyframe something like this. Now for the second keyframe, move the playhead forward. Both position values in this keyframe have to be adjusted opposite. I mean decreasing position Y and increasing position X. So after doing the keyframe animation in both of these videos, it's going to do something like this animation to us. Now we just need to export these two things on the timeline. So for that, select both the video and image. Right-click on it. And click on Select Clip Range option above. So now when we will export. So only this range of the timeline will be exported. After that, click on the Export button. You can give any name to the video. Video format should be MP4. And you can customize the rest of the settings. After that, click the Export button below. After the video is exported, click the Open Folder button. So the folder in which your video will be exported will automatically open. Just drag and drop the video we exported into Filmora Media. Then right-click on the timeline. And click on Cancel the selected range option above. So we will have the selected range cancelled from the timeline. After doing this, delete both the video and the image from the timeline. Now drag the video from the media we just exported and import it onto the timeline. And then drag and drop the lens flare file into the track above it. I move the files in the end a little further, so that above we have space on the timeline. Now drag and drop the video we have named video into the track above the timeline. Double-click on this video. Go to the Compositing tab above and unfold it. Here, inside the Blending Mode box, select the Screen option. So the black background of this video will become transparent to us. Next, select the lens flare file in the middle track. Go back to the Compositing tab. Select the Screen option within the Blending Mode box. After doing this, Go to the Transition tab above and click on it. Find the transition called Orb Twist 4 here. And drag and drop it onto the 3 files on the timeline. Next, go to Media. And drag and drop background music onto the timeline from here. Background music should be placed at the start of the timeline. Now we will create different trailer text videos in the same way according to the duration of the background music. So I am going to make another one of these videos. So for that, the titles at the end we already have on the timeline. In it I edit something like this. After editing, select it. Right-click. Select Clip Range. And then click Export. Import the exported video into Filmora Media. Drag the same video to the timeline. Cancel the selected range. Drag the reflection map image to the track below the same video on the timeline. Double-click on the video above. And set the scale to 130 in the same way. Edit the first keyframe at the start of this video. Then move the playhead to end. Add another keyframe here. Reset the scale in this keyframe. Apply animation to the reflection map image below as before. And within the composition for the video above, select the multiply option. So this has become an animation like the first video. Now go to Transition and click on it. Drag and drop the same transition from here. Orb Twist 4 Transition. Split the extra part of the reflection file below the start of the title. And delete it. Now for both of them, apply select clip range. And export it. Video format should be MP4. Cancel the selected range. So in the same way you should make trailer videos according to music. You can see that I have made about 17 trailer videos in the same way. Now I import all these videos into Media. It's best practice if you create a separate folder in Media for it. Now I drag and drop these videos on the timeline. And I set its duration according to the beat in the music. Where I am listening to the beat and the music, I split the video and delete the rest of the clip, and then drag a new trailer text video onto the timeline. And so for all the beats and the music, I drag the video separately.
Do you believe? Would you love me? I've been searching. Can you hear me?
After dragging the trailer videos to the timeline and adjusting it to the beat of the music, increase the duration of the video and lens flare above. You can see here that we have a bit of a gap in the middle. Here I slowed down the speed of part of the first video. To reduce such speed, you can adjust the speed by dragging the video with the left click of the mouse while pressing Ctrl from your keyboard. For the music beat, I also have another particles video. I import it. You will also find its free download link in the description. Play and pause music, and find out the beats and the music. And wherever you hear the beat and the music, drag that particle video onto the timeline. You have to keep its duration very short. You have to keep its duration from 5 to 10 father, that is, it should be very short duration. Double click on this particle. Go to Compositing tab. Here inside the blending mode box, select the lighten option. So it will look something like this with the beats of our music. To easily apply it to all beats, copy it. And paste it on the timeline wherever there are beats in the music.
Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love
Next, increase the video duration of the top track to end. And similarly, the duration of the lens particle has to be increased. But for that, I add another empty track. Open Track Manager. In placement, I select track 2 below. OK. So here we have an empty video track. I drag and drop the lens flare file into this track. And now I increase its duration to end. Now one last thing we have to do. That is, we add transitions to the lens flare file, so that we have lens flare in the animation. So for that, first I split the lens flare file according to the trailer videos below. You can also use your keyboard shortcut to split. You can press Ctrl+B for split. Next, go to Transitions. And drag and drop the Orb Twist 4 transition to the start of all lens flares on the timeline. Set the duration of all transitions according to the trailer text video below. And that's it, guys. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more creative tutorials, tips, and tricks. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Until next time, keep creating and stay inspired.